over the moon happy for my friends. The 93Q radio morning team, Ted Long and Amy Robbins, they'll be inducted into the New York State Broadcasters Hall of Fame in the fall. Ted and Amy recently marked a milestone. They've been waking up Central New Yorkers for 30 years and they're still going strong. Ted and Amy will join other Hall of Fame inductees, including Walter Cronkite, Mike Wallace, Barbara Walters, Al Roker, Regis Philbin, and several others. They are in good company, and I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, I grew up listening to them on the radio.
Who didn't?
I met them several times, different events in Syracuse, and it's nice for them to see me and for me to see them outside of our, our medium here.
Yeah.
Out in the this regular area.
They do a great job.
Yeah. So as far as weather goes tonight, Michael, I think it's a pretty good night. You know, if you want to go on your dinner break, head home, fire up the grill, I think you're looking good. But we do have some different weather heading our way. I'm going to set it right with the surface map here. While it's quiet here in central New York in the northeast, of course, in the news, you've been hearing about Barry, right? It made landfall as a hurricane, and now it's basically a tropical depression, weakening state here, but still some rain with it. So some of Barry's remnant moisture may impact us here in central New York. Here is the path next few days of the rest of its remnants here. Look at that. Wednesday, Thursday, it's heading between St. Louis, Chicago up to the north and east, and eventually could throw us some extra rain. It's just a matter of question of how fast can it get out of here once it arrives. More on that coming up. Live triple Doppler radar brought to us by Fall Snow Service experts. Nice and quiet tonight. No worries about carrying the umbrella with you in case you're going out for whatever reason. And 83 here in Syracuse, 80 in Fulton, 74 in Watertown. Now this is the big impact story for this week's weather forecast. Your comfort index, today we had dew points, actually they dropped a little bit in the 50s. Tomorrow and Wednesday in that humid orange color, mid and upper 60s. And I think for Thursday, we could probably add it on to Friday, we're going to be in the oppressive range. And that means we may be talking about heat advisories for our area. 95 to 100 degrees will be the apparent temperature, not just for one day, but maybe 2 or 3. Tonight we're down to 62 here in Syracuse, 50s for the outlying areas. A fairly comfortable night, a good night to check out the nearly full moon. Next 7 days look like this. Tomorrow 88, maybe a couple of afternoon storms. A lot of tomorrow's not raining. Wednesday looks like the best day of rain and storms all week with a warm front. Let's call it a hot front. After that we go upper 80s, low 90s. Thursday, Friday, even into Saturday, and that's when the heat will be very intense. We get a little pause there by the end of the weekend. Matt?
Thank you, Josh. The great